Hey, welcome to the process. My name is Dr. John Bush. I would use in this video just to kind of quickly go through the data on PPR points per snap, kind of a reminder of how I use it and whatnot. Instead of me writing it all out, you just kind of skimming it. I thought you could listen to it. This hard copy is already up, Science of Fantasy Football. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching our videos, listening to the podcast, and seeing our articles. Hope I help you out. Okay, so first thing is I got every team, RB, tight end, wide receivers, weeks 1 to 4, and average PPR per snaps. So if you think about that, Imari Delmercado in Arizona is 0.33 PPR per snap. That means 3 snaps, he's bringing you a point. Just another way to look at it. You can see trends, changes. He's been fairly strong when he's been given snaps. Connor, you see for the most part that if you throw the 1 down week, then you're talking almost every 2 snaps he's bringing you a point, that kind of thing. So you can kind of judge people, see their consistency, see what's what, and help you on trades, on waivers, on lineups, these kind of things here going through. So that's how I look. I look for things that are maybe intriguing. For instance, Greg Dortch is 0.18, so basically 5 snaps for a point. And then you could look at Atlanta. McLeod and Mooney were about 4 points, 4 to 5 points. That sure changed after last night, didn't it? Yeah, this is Friday here, the 10/4/24. So that kind of thing. So you can look. He's going to really knock it out of the park here. So you look through Baltimore. 0.1 Aguilar, that's weak sauce. Bateman, it's a lot of issues. Andrews likely, those are some sadness here, so you can see the weaknesses. Coleman is as good as Dortch in Arizona. Samuel's right close as well. If something happens to Shakir, looks like Samuel and Coleman will be almost, equal. And Samuel actually may be on your waiver wire if something like that were to happen. So you can plan to see what's what, where, see how it's all working for you on the data. So that's how I look at the data, as a way to scroll through and think about decisions I'll need to make this week. So definitely look at that. The next thing I do is I look at the distribution within position. So I did team level. Now we're doing positional level. So we're kind of going back up a little bit. This is the old box and whisker. Everybody should be familiar with that. It just looks at the population of all 32 teams, all the running backs from those teams. As a group, you're looking overall. And the top of the box, the so-called whisker, is the top 25%. So that's 0.39, so basically 0.4. So that's, what is that? 2 snaps getting you almost a point, a little bit better than that. But we can go through. Here's the running backs, and I sorted high to low. Look at Derrick Henry, 0.66 PPR per snap. That is just incredible. Kamara right there. James Cook, Montgomery, Eckler, Herbert. There's your surprise name. If something ever happened to Swift, just be aware, keep that. Of course, that was one big-ass game, so if you throw that out, he's weak sauce. Walker, Gibbs, that kind of thing. So just look through, see if there's some names that you're not familiar with. Ty Johnson's probably one. Buffalo. If Cooks ever went down, he would definitely be somebody that would increase in value. Estime's on IR. Look at that. That one time he was bringing home the bacon for you. So just be aware he's sitting out there. So this is a way you to gauge potential pickups and stashes. That's the way to do it. And you can look at consistency. Nobody's 4, right? The best are the 3s. And you can go through and you can start seeing how it leans out a little bit and see what's happening recently. Just gathering the information. Here's tight ends. Let you see what's what, where. Grosecki sure fell off last week, but boy, he was knocking it out before him. Kincaid's doing well. Bowers kind of dropped last week, so you just wonder, is there going to be some bounce back here? Here's wide receivers. You can look. Best wide receiver, here, Chenault. He just doesn't get any snaps, but look at that, 0.9, almost a snap and a point. So that's not really real. The real one starts about Justin Jefferson. So you got to understand the data a little bit. These top 4 are abnormal, but Jefferson's a 4. He is so solid. Look at Shakir, or 4. We got 2 4s right there. That is just incredible what's going on with Shakir. Everybody knew Jefferson. Shakir, I'm not sure they thought he's as strong. Jennings is a 3, folks. Just be aware. He's a 3, and that may be worth more than you think. That kind of thing. So just take a look, see what you think. And then I group it by the numbers or the counts. And Montgomery is a 4. The only RB that's a 4. Henry's a 3. Kamara, that kind of thing. So you can look. Almost tiers. You could look at the tiers. Okay. Madison's probably a surprise. Zach Moss might be. Ty Johnson, I'm just saying. I've stashed him everywhere I can stash him, just in case. And then here's 2s, and then the 1s, and then the 0s. Okay. Tight ends, there is no perfect 4s. Grosecki, don't lose track of him. Kincaid, Bowers, Disley, that surprised me. He's a 3. So wake up, folks. Okay, 2 4s, Jefferson, Shakir, and then here's the 3s. Naylor, just be aware. I know Addison really did it, but if something were to happen with Jefferson or Addison gets hurt again, there you go, folks. That is just screaming at you to have them as a handcuff stash, wide receiver in this case. So I want you to use this information, trades, waiver wires, stashes, that kind of lineups, that kind of thing. It's just a good database. It's good scanning. So every couple of weeks I'll try to update this. It's just for bookkeeping, and I like to see what surprises me or doesn't surprise me about things. So there are a few surprises in here in some of the top groups, top players. So hopefully this will help you and start stashing some of these surprising players here. Okay, thanks for listening. It's Dr. Bush. Come back, Science of Fantasy Football. We're having lots of fun this season.